we inherit that mentality of scarcity or abundance. I believe that there is an unlimited amount of money in the world, along with sunshine and rainbows and big smiles are absolutely unlimited. But there is a school of thought of people who think that the dollar I get, I take it from you. Or the dollar that you get, you take it from Larry. That's that scarcity mentality. Well, exactly. Sorry about that, Larry. I should have made a ticket. So there's a scarcity mentality that's out there in the world when it comes to money. And you will be vulnerable. Right? You will be vulnerable to that because of how you think. That's why a lot of people are very reluctant to tell you how much something is. Right? So if you think about it like this, right? What if I said you could have $1 million house for $1 a week? Most people would figure out a way to say yes. So it's not that it doesn't bring value, right? They see the value in that, right? So no matter what you do, so imagine right now today, every person in this room, whatever you sell was available for free. You would have an unlimited amount of people standing in line wanting to take it. So it's not a question of value. It's not a question that they don't see the relative value in it. It's a question when it moves from the abstract to the practical, and now it costs. There's a dollar value assessed to it. That's when it becomes difficult, right? You'd have a 10-mile line of free details in front of Super Shine Detail if it was free. Sure, everybody would want it. So it's not a question of value. It's a question of understanding the value for the input, and in this case, for the cost that's going to go into it, the investment that's going to go into it. So I want you to think of budget, or in terms of things of money, in a series of very, very simple questions. So here's your first question I want you to think of. When you're talking with someone, it's okay to say, now I don't encourage you to say, how much did you want to spend? That's a difficult direction to go into, because what happens is any other time that they were asked by any other salesperson and they answered honestly, the salesperson spent every dollar, right? My first car, right, when I bought my first car, he said, how much you want to spend? I said, $10,000. Isn't it amazing that the perfect car they had for me was $9,997? It was like God showed, hallelujah. It's like, this is it, Don, this is it, right? Every penny. They didn't say, hey, listen, you know what? We got a perfect one over here for $6,000. You can still keep $4,000, right? And now we've inherited that. So now we're reluctant to be honest. We're reluctant to be open. We call it contrive and conceal, because it's okay if I lie to a salesperson, right? It's okay if we lie to a salesperson, right? Right? Because they're going to hurt us, take advantage of us, right? You know, have you ever heard of a fast-talking customer? No? Plaid jacketed wearing client? No. It's not let the seller beware. It's let the buyer beware. So you've got a very strong defensive posture that's already out there. Now when you talk about money, we need to know that, right? None of us can do what we do unless we have an idea of where we should at least